Me being a Ghanaian and being wise, I don't want to continue with this. But this guy is a thief. Or Kromfo. Or Rinti, he's still there. He cannot move him because of move akwaweya. Yebe hu krono amabo. Masa, krono akwaweya ba me kufuado no. They be a mahama kachem say nkofo yo man ne eno team. The day they will get up from their chair, and when I'm the damage. Mahama kachem, they have taken a shit. And these people, the reason why they are scared to move is because they are sitting on shit. Krono and nkofo ya bo. So omo peja omo toa Ghana for ye be trash. And one person who is dangerous, this man, the controller and accountant general. Recently, a committee parliament, where I create my fan and a parliament see how he fumbled. When people answer, every corruption under this government, Akwawe and a handle in the public sector. Yeah, he met government, parliament. Muntie, you a simple question. Listen to this guy. Listen.
That is the statement of financial position as at 31st December 2022, signed by the Controller and Accountant General himself, dated 27th March 2023. And I look at the total liability of government.
Whenever I say my PENDREAM TV there, I see them yopo.
You were till for a PENDREAM TV in Pacho. When you say the news not all from an eddy bro. News say Obabeti in Pacho, so what want to Trebia and as what in Trefa. News be I present your platform where you saw for your voice note not for sending it. I was 0277 128 777. The debate 2 PENDREAM FM so Magana for you not on can. Young call Nenko T and a story eddy bro.
With your one. Uja onu se nko bebia so na uja o ha ho kwa na hwa de bi wa Controller and Accountant General ma catch them papa we o kromfo kwesi kweni bosompem Ekufuado apam Senate boss wa pam GRA boss. What is stopping Ekufuado from sacking this person? Because this man wa brought a retirement, ya man a contract. This man Ekufuado abani nyina no papa we nekuta omotohwe. He is holding their balls. Kronoa Oforiata ball from the Ministry of Finance from 2016-17. Kronoa ama ball from different sectors of the economy. The Controller and Accountant General onina otuaka onina ni mebi asika no kono. This is the man who is sitting on the booty. Ekufuado abani no bonyuno no enie. There is no way Ekufuado be pamman way. Eche ye nyankasa sebio ye tuetia na ye kwachini free no office ye guano na ye twini free ho. Because Bonia Omudi nyina, this is the man who is covering up for Ekufuado. Why has he failed? Were you Auditor General free ho also when you this is the one. Were you GRA boss free ho? Were you board chair free ho? Why is Senate penny free ho? Why is he refusing to take this man? Because this man is overage. This man is 7 on contract. Why is he not sacking this guy? He's not sacking this guy because Odnimse Akwawe free wa. Nipa no obeba no obe break Ekufuado government that because obe expose the government, you know. This guy a hardened criminal. Why is he still there? Because the institution this man is leading, your friend Queen in Bosompem, on the accountant general, Ghana accountant general onye. Controller and Accountant General no onye we na Ghana sika sem payroll yetuatua kane we ene hweso wa bro no retirement ya extending the contract and the good thing about the Controller and Accountant General office is say it is a police. There are hierarchies. Dan paridi wa obi so Saman we free wa somebody should take over, but Ekufuado is scared. Say Obama eye emrana e the Accountant General office na aye adwuma. Say Ekufuado ensura on board chrono if this man is not a thief. Come on we can also come Ekufuado say, you know something? I came to serve. My time is over. I am not the only Ghanaian who can serve in this position. There are people beneath me who have been prepared to take over from me. So me being a Ghanaian and being wise, I don't want to continue with this. But this guy is a thief or a kromfo or a rinti. He's still there. He cannot move him because move akwa ya yebehu krono omabo. Masa krono akwa ya abo amekufu ado no hu. De bia Mahama ka chem say nkofo ye omane eno mutim. The day they will get up from their chair, when amubehu the damage. Mahama ka chem they have taken a shit. And these people, the reason why they are scared to move is because they are sitting on shit. Krono and nkofo ye abo. So omo peja omo toa Ghana for ye nyine be twahwe. And one person who is dangerous, this man, the controller and accountant general. Recently, a committee parliament, where a crazy man and a parliament see how he fumbled. When people answer, every corruption under this government, Akwawe and a handle in the public sector. Yeah, he met government, parliament. Muntie, you a simple question. Listen to this guy. Listen.
That is the statement of financial position as at 31st December 2022, signed by the Controller and Accountant General himself, dated 27th March 2023. And I look at the total liability of government, 810.4 billion Ghana cedis. I want a confirmation from the Controller and Accountant General. Is that the case? As of December 2022, 810.4 billion Ghana cedis. Is that the total liabilities, both current and non-current?
Thank you very much, Honorable Chair. This figure is for the 3 levels of government: the central government, the local government, and the SOEs. Together, we have 810.
So you are confirming that. I don't want to know which portion belongs to central government, local government, and the SOE. I just want to know, because we are looking at the whole of government.
Whole of government.
Yes.
Sure.
And this has moved from 459 billion as of December 2021. That's the comparative figure in the report. 459 billion to 810 billion in 1 year. Is that the case?
Honorable Chair, 2021, in some institutions were not part of the consolidation. Yes. Now, 2022, institutions like Bank of Ghana, other national banks, state-owned institutions, taking, especially with the banks taking deposits and so forth, this figure has to go up. So that is the reason. It's not that government, more institutions.
I have not asked of the reason.
No, what I'm saying is that more institutions were brought on board.
So I need there. I have not asked of reasons. I'm only saying that the figure moved from 459 to 810. Is that not the case? Yes, that is the case.
That's the case.
If I go further to ask, give me the reason, then you can explain that. Okay?
Thank you.
But I'm not going to ask for the reasons.
Okay.
But what other are known is that the total public debt or liability has moved from 459 to 810 in 1 year.
In 1 year, because
in the report,
in 1 year, because more institutions have been added to it.
It means that in 2021, what you captured didn't cover the entirety of government.
No, because that
it didn't cover the entirety of government, because some institutions were not added.
Yes.
You have added them in 2022. Probably even 2023, you add more. So it means that we are not capturing the total liability of government. Isn't the case? Isn't the case?
Honorable Chair, what we are doing is to get whole of government information.
I understand. When we get whole of government, we will then know the total liability of government, isn't it?
Okay.
both central, local, and SOEs.
Okay.
Yeah. Honorable Chair, with your permission, I would like to say this. And in 2022, when we consolidated, Bank of Ghana is there every bank account sitting at Bank of Ghana at the time to the Bank of Ghana is a liability. So because we are consolidating line by line, Bank of Ghana is all the accounts that Bank of Ghana, all the balances in the account that Bank of Ghana is managing is part of this liability. So there's a need for net off. So when we net off, this figure will come down significantly.
The whole of account should have netted off.
Yes. So
you don't tell me that if you net off, when are you going to net it off?
No. Yeah, that's what I'm coming.
No.
Now,
if you take central government, local government, and SOE, the whole of government, you net it off before you say this figure.
Mr. Chair, Honorable Chair.
Honorable Chair, yes, we have started a process, and this process is ongoing. So when we get to...
Why is this guy still the Controller and Accountant General? This guy is still sitting there. From 400 billion a car. 2021, 2022, it moved to 810.4 billion. They cannot explain. This guy is supposed to be at home. They have extended his contract. We have a fool there defending him. And this guy is in the office as our controller. And when you're dead to wear a car, Controller and Accountant General, at the end of the day, from 400 billion to 800 billion. Aqua, we have on retirement. So ask yourself why the NPP, they don't want to move this guy. Ask yourself why. Sakwa we ba catch us papa ya kwasi papa mbobra na me papa or your accountant general. This guy, his kids. This guy, the amount of money or ebetuma chichiri kru ye Jimmy. You are still sitting there asking me, na Kevin, Mahama, Obeyeden, we are Jimmy 4. This is so sad to watch. And today, as we sit here, this guy is still is sitting in the office, or a controller and accountant general. And in Ghana, nipa ni Ghana biom. Controller and accountant general, you need subordinates. Can somebody take over from this fool? Why are we doing this to ourselves? Asofu enkasa, ahemfo nkasa, statesmen nkasa, those civil judge, everybody is watching. This is our money. This man needs to go next week or say for the pamono. But you know the funny thing? Go to parliament. MPs, the majority 47 now, they will say no, keep this man there. Ask yourself why. They don't have your interest at heart. Mahamudu Bawumia will never speak on this because he needs this guy. This is the guy who is basically watching all the crime. Hey? Akwawe, so a free office one day. Aseme bisi wo Ghana no. And you see, the most interesting thing is say, Akwawe ye permanent there. Oko controller and accountant general, they have made in such a way say, so they can put anybody. Yeah, they don't even have to go outside and go get somebody. Those people there now, then you will see. But because Akwawe personal meetings he does not let them see anything. Until there is no way this guy Ekufuor we go Colombia and Kobe Kunatu actually. I'm telling you. Na Kurodo Papadia. I'm not saying so because but we or Kurobiswa and command Medano. Because you cannot hijack the nation. You have reached retirement. Walk out. Or say no. Come and tell us your secret seminar. Or say and we didn't do this. We have started a new process. We are now starting a new process after we've lost 800 billion. Yatna 7 to 8 years. You do this point, you are now telling us you are starting a new process. my team members are sending this. They say when they create the fake companies to steal from us, that's Ghana, they add the liabilities to the state-owned enterprises. In Tinkofo, in the Omo say, Omo kriti Omo ankasa companies, no mama Omo contracts. A cannaba, no de akwakoshe Ganaga, Omo de akwakoshe state-owned enterprises. Inti Omo private companies no boka egu Ghana swa, no Omo ape abine institutions, no de ekana kwakoshe ho. That is why it moved from 400 million to 800 billion. 400 billion to 800 billion. Because I cannot, say be a company, so I'm going to tell you, a mass, our company's contractor, Omuji can do we no. We are not the cana to a bind you makuso into Bakweso, state owned company way, a cab webadaso, no, to check a canning kitty. Into this guy is worth billions. Now, who is going to pay for that debt? It is you and I. Yes, select this MPP phone to us and NDC phone to us say no. So why do you sit there to tell me, say, Mahaman convince you? So these liabilities, they create it. Yebusano. I can't wait for him. Some were not captured. The job of the controller and accountant general is to capture everything. Anything that you. So when you fail to capture, automatically you have to be sacked. Wait, Jimmy, you don't know your job. You don't know your job. Because we're giving one thing, you will be out Ghana and Opebia also Okojina classroom or Chradie. That is his job. So Felix Obeko classroom or Chradie, he needs to be fired because he's being paid for that. In Tiamo Juma say compile all state institutions. Now seek assembly. Now we catch as a man compile Libya. Then why are we giving you all these things to use? Yamao dying, you tell millions of dollars, Yamao car, Yamao stipends, Yashao Yiri Yashomba, near Jimiana, you need to exit. These people don't feel Ekufuado, the wadi aye mo Ghana for no. And no no mo person mo insist ya no mo de ba omiaba. It is out now guys say NDC should protect my balloter. Oh how you are not ready for power. Go out there and protect your own ballot. Sanyoma way they need to end. We need to go inside and see. All right, now it's exactly 10:40 in Ghana. It's 6:40 here. Good time. We are still within time. This is another story. Mr. Ade, we don't about power no. Oh, we don't do politics. We are state. We are civil. We are. From. They don't call them statesmen. They call them they call them these President group or DV from you're from statesmen. You're from they and the Professor die Ekufuado for campaign manager. Busan say neutrals. Thank you very much. They call them the neutrals. Oh, Professor Dai is going to join us on the show. He is the proprietor or whatever, or rector of this school. He's a non-political person. He's coming to contribute on the state of the economy. Satana Muhammad also. He is a non-partisan individual. He will join us to share his opinion on today's topic. It's got to do with Dumso. If the John Mahama administration are doing much to solve this problem. We all know that the energy minister has been fired. He actually said that if things don't go the way he promised, he will resign. And Kobra Donko has resigned, which is quite positive, but it's still not enough. We don't have power yet. Now, Mr. Adai, who is educationist, a non-partisan civilian, wants to chip in something. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Adai, good evening. I say hello, good evening, Mr. Adai. I say good evening. Can you hear me? I say yeah, we can hear you, Mr. Adai. So what do you make out of all this? The president, John Mahama, the NDC, Dumso, market women, businesses. What's your opinion? And you start by saying thank you very much, Evans. I would like to say good evening to all the chiefs, the opinion leaders, good evening to Ghanaians, and good evening to every single person watching you around the world. What I want to say is the Dumso has collapsed businesses. You know me, I have a school. We are paying huge bills. Sometimes the kids can't go out for prep. But what I want to say is, as Ghanaians, you know, if a government isn't performing, we have the right to let the government know. Or kasakwan or kachamuntunti abaino. Where any momo? You know, because we have witnessed government. Remember when ex-President Kufuor was in office? Onka Kufuor asofo dom kujina kusumuda. So no, we didn't experience such intense power outages, and now we are experiencing this, and we don't know if the managers don't know what they are doing. In fact, there are more able hands who are also ready to serve. Why do we basically rely on a few group of people to be handling things they cannot handle? I believe that as a country, and you can see my age, I've lived in this country for years. I believe it's about time we started thinking and making decisions that will help the ordinary Ghanaian on the ground, because now things have the leaders are not smart. They can't, and they Dumsona Ecoso Ghana no Dumsona e affecto Professor Ade, Mr. Ade. Jandam Professor, this was his response. Yebusana said, Mr. Ade, Dumsona Abba and the Kufuado now Okofa and the Bayano. Dumsono, does it affect you?
Do you think we are handling the power crisis well? That'll be my last question.
The power crisis. Let me confess that I haven't experienced the worst part of it much myself personally, because I'm on solar.
Oh, so you have evaded it.
So therefore, let me say that, and it's amazing why the government is not encouraging solar, because you don't have to. I don't have to go to ECG, and my solar gives
story OTCC no a platform my friend PENDREAM TV and I uti story no na o feedback we here and story what no any story be our platform no so be what ya o pese o my feedback no fafa WhatsApp message or WhatsApp number 0277128777 na yebebo e wo PENDREAM FM Ghana for nyina ate won ka
Debi kama amena PENDREAM TV ase na so far so good say open online portal e wo Ghana nipa share nipa follow nipa comment here to my best of knowledge without any biases PENDREAM TV.